Internet! Welcome back to the stream! Happy Sunday! It's me, it's Elzon. I'm assuming you know that already, but if you didn't, it's me! I'm gonna just do the usual stuff, play some games on my own, warm up. Viewer deck submissions are open. So let's just, I think, hop in. I was looking at a list of Eternal decks that are currently doing well, and I saw that Fjord Galio has a positive win rate, and I wanted to scream and tear my hair out. But I also saw that a deck that I played to Masters in a previous season, or at least, I don't know, I think it was at least Diamond, if not Masters, in a previous season is actually doing quite well. So I'm going to not play GORLITH, actually, so apologies, but play this deck instead, because I know how it works, and I like it. That's about it. I don't think it's really gotten any major updates either. It has not. It just has decimates, which is not I don't think it was in the season that I played this to Diamond. I'm forgetting now, but regardless, it's Miftif, as I call it. I don't know if anyone else calls it Miftif, but that's how I like to refer to it. So we're gonna do that a bunch, and not play Fjord Galio. I could, I suppose, adapt that deck to also have a GORLITH in it, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I hope everyone's week has been going well. Life has been happening a lot in my world, so that's I guess exciting. It's been one of those months where it's just like life is happening so much, and it will not slow down. Like literally everything from like job to like housing to food to everything has been changing and moving around lately, and it is an ordeal. It is an ordeal. We're up against Zoe Nora. For some reason, I wanted to say that Zoe was just not how you said that word, and it is how you say that word, so I don't know what my brain was doing, but clearly it was having a little bit of a breakdown. Having a wee bit of a breakdown, which is fine. It's allowed to have a breakdown if it wants. I just get the joy of also doing it on stream now while I'm live. That is your band of are you going for the electro harpoon? It is harpooning. I have been harpooned. Ow, I'm supposed to be dealing Nexus damage to you in rude and aggressive ways. I'm the one who's supposed to be doing that, not you. Get out of here. What is that bullshit? I have an MF into a TF, which I think is good though, so that's a bonus. That's a bonus. I'm gonna house Spadur. We're gonna house Spadur, because then they can't hit me for 3 damage. And their life sucks a little bit more. Their life sucks just like a wee bit extra. They did find a portal, which is unfortunate, but that's okay, because we have MF. The Noxian Fervor. If they try to impact my MF, I will just hit them with the good old Swain no bad. Technical terms, it's the Swain no bad. God, it's so interesting to be back in a situation where fucking Noxian Fervor is a thing. It feels very strange. That is what we call a board wipe! Please let me board. Oh, they didn't let me board wipe. Unfortunate. But everything is still dead, so it's okay. And we still have a Twisted Fate, which I will probably just red card into a buff Butcher, because we can do that for quite a lot of effect. I probably should have done. I could have also cast the Butcher then, but hopefully they don't find a portal. They do, unfortunately, find a portal. Oh, good lord. I don't like it, but okay, that's fine. I think we're just gonna do this. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna get the barrier. We're gonna kill a 3-1. We're gonna do our business. Business has been done. Thank you for your business and for your time. That's a Yordle Captain. Okay, we're gonna do this. Get some buff going on. That is a Nora. That is a 2-3. That's a 4-4. Okay, that's fine. The 4-4 is annoying. I think we're just gonna Noxian Fervor something out. They have no mana, which is it's a beautiful thing. If they only hit with that, then we have options. Do I care about that though? Because we are still just going to face, but that is still around. So I think we are just gonna kill it. We are going to murder it whole. Zap Sprayfin is alright. Gets us a spell potentially. Though for now, I think we do just want to kind of open attack. For now. It's not ideal. It's not an ideal open attack, but it is an attack of such. Of sorts. Because if we go with everything, they can only block with the 4/4, which I think is correct. We could also Sprayfin first. I don't really want to Sprayfin first, so I'm just gonna do this and then go. I have GATEKEEP Boros. That's what we call a restock. That's down there. We're gonna go with everything, I think. Yep, that's great. That's what we call lethal. Block my damage, bitch! They are unfortunately blocking a lot of damage, but they're down to 4, and that's decimate range. That's decimate range. Absolutely fantastic. Who cares if I lose my champions? That's decimate, baby! I guess they could have a star shaping or whatever, but presumably they don't have that. And I'm also just looking at a slowly advancing field of dudes. Do they have any portals? They do have some portals. They do got a portal or two in there. That's a Zoe. Okay. The double Yordle captains is actually kind of intimidating, but I don't think it's intimidating enough. I don't think it's intimidating enough for us to have to be really, really worried about it. That's a Nora. We're gonna do this. And get a Noxian Fervor. That's close enough for me. That is close enough for me. We can just kind of take that damage, I think. Let's see, that makes a super cool star chart. Do we want to block? The nice thing is that they don't really have units right now. There's a chance that they get to 6 units. I'm gonna just let that hit me. They're not gonna have damage. It's whether or not I can get enough damage is the situation here. Or just pull a last fervor. Or a decimate. There's still decimates. I keep talking about this card that has yet to manifest itself, but we will probably still find that anyway. Excellent. Okay, we just go for the open, assuming that they don't hit a portal. They did hit a portal. It's a combat cook. That's fine. If I open attack here, we don't actually really benefit off of this in particular. So we're just going to do this to kill them. Excellent. Love to see it. As long as they don't heal, we have this with the fervor and we're done. So here we go. Time to have a good time. For us! Time for us to have a good time, not them. Don't have a heal. Do not have a heal. I don't think they're going to have a heal. That is a Equinox! I don't care. I really just do not give a shit. 3 fervors. Does it work? It does work! Goodbye. Thank you for your time. Still got it with the Miftiff, for sure. Still on top of the Miftiff action. Get me out of silver. Yeah, we didn't really climb very much last week, which is totally fine. I don't actually care too much. But if I'm going to be left to my own devices and we don't have any viewer decks in the queue right now, we're going to do our best to maybe get to gold, maybe, potentially. We could always try to push to fucking plat today. That would be a long stream, though, and I don't know, with all of the viewer decks as well, if I feel like pushing that hard. We're beating up bronzies, though, which I feel slightly bad about, but not bad enough to stop. Never bad enough to stop what I'm doing. Great. Wonderful. Love it. Love to see it. I can do so many things with this. Mostly called punching them in the face place. Including with an MF. TF. Whatever. One of the Fs. It's called fuck you is what it's called. Legion rear guard to the front! What are you doing, Xerath Zillion? I have not seen a Xerath in a hot minute, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see a nice... I'm excited to see a nice Xerath come out to do stuff. You don't have any counters, so we do have to worry about Rite of Negation for Decimate. But hopefully we can run them down fast enough that that's not really a concern. Apparently, it looks like we kind of can. We also get an elusive Poro, which is a pretty high value thing versus that fucking deck. I guess I could have the Scrying Sands to reduce its power and such like, but I doubt. I feel doubt about that. So I'm gonna operate as if that's not a problem or something that I have to think about. We're gonna give them a mana gem, I presume. We are giving them a mana gem. We're dealing 3. They're down to 12. We have down to 9, basically. So with a couple more fervors, a little decimate, we should be fine. That gives them 2 cards in a little bit. We have TF here to, I guess, potentially kill Zillion if he's the only thing on the board, though. Do I really want them to reset the time bombs? I'm not as sure if that's the best idea. That's a Rock Bear Shepherd. That's probably all they're doing for this turn. So that's kind of okay. We could sneak out an MF here. I think I'm actually going to do that instead of the TF, because then we can use this a little bit more aggressively when we're on the swing. Is my general idea here. They've got 2 mana, we've got TF. If we cast TF, we only have 2 mana remaining, so we don't have the Noxian Fervor based on how I've been banking the mana. That's okay. That will currently kill the 1/1, which is fine. They're really running a lot of fucking landmarks. They're really going in for the landmarks. Like, Rockfall Path was something I'm used to seeing in expeditions, not fucking standard. I guess, well, not standard, but ranked in general. Competitive. Or something. Hello! I don't have my Victor emote. I was gonna use the Victor emote that I got. But I don't have it. But I want to use it because they're roping me! They're doing a good rope, and I want them to not do a good rope. Actually, that's now the strongest, so the Rock Bear Shepherd will just be stunned by that. That's fine. We can get them down to 11 with the ETF. I still think that actually might be the best idea. Because then everything trades. It trades. All right, my opponent's being a little salty. My guess is that their hand is landmarks now, and that they don't have anything else if they're proceeding thusly. Let's get a Saboteur on the field. That looks pretty good. We could Eye of Nagake Boros. I think I'm gonna not do that. Moonsilver is discounting something. That is a blue Sentinel. Okay. Oh, they're trying to get the hibernating Rock Bear out. That's annoying, because we know that they're going to do that now if we cast the TF. So in that case, I think I'm just going to do this and not let them get it. I think that's not a terrible call. You can punch that, and then everybody else goes. That's negative, so we're fine. Here we go! Yeah, no TF happening if that's their call. They're down to 5. So the landmark is being summoned. Xerath is leveling immediately. So if Xerath happens, we are looking at a little bit of damage. Not a significant amount of damage. And that will still obliterate my Poro. Still only the Poro is going away. My MF is safe. The Pigeon is... actually, Pigeon might die depending. But that's okay. Wow, it is a hand of all landmarks. I was right about that shit. That's a Mystic Vortex. They are bricked. I mean, if they find a Xerath, that's going to be like the biggest Xerath ever found in the universe. But they're all still going to be very dead. They're still going to be fucking dead at the end of that. Okay, so there goes my Poro. That's fine. There's a 5/5. Who gives a fuck? They've sat 7 mana because they had another blue Sentinel thingy, which is also fine. We're gonna... wait, I can take a 5/5. I have 20 HP. I'm full HP! What you gonna do, Angel? What's your play? Obviously not a Xerath, though a Xerath would be annoying. It would be intensely annoying because they would be able to deal 3 to 2 of my stuff. Or deal 3 to 2 of my things, which would hit these 2. Luckily not Misfortune still, but it would still hit a couple of things. Actually, it would hit these 2 because they're each 1 mana. Or I could Nagake Boros and make that bigger so that it hits these 2 instead. Whichever it ends up being, it's still slightly unfortunate that it's none of the things that I just mentioned. That is none of the things that mentioned, i.e. our Sandy boy. I guess they're both Sandy boy. Zillion's more of a timey boy, though. Xerath is solidly Sandy. He's probably got a few grains up the butt crack, if you know what I mean. My opponent is still thinking. They're still having a good ponder about their life choices. And I hope one day I get to attack again in the future. In the long, distant future, one day I will get to do a thing. But for now, I get to admire the grumpy rock bear, which is basically me whenever I'm woken up after a nap, just intensely grumpy. Just, oh, the world hurts. Let me go back to bed. I took a 2-hour nap this afternoon. It really recharged my batteries, though. I woke up this morning and I was like, it was one of those days that I like to call belligerent days, where it's just, everything just feels like it's going to take so much effort, that I didn't want to do anything. I'm gonna burn 2 mana here because they literally just rolled over and have a rock bear. So in the name of rock bearing, we're just gonna do a draw and maybe into find a decimate, and then we didn't find a decimate, but who gives a shit, because we can attack for 16 damage. So I woke up and I felt belligerent, so then I did some stuff. I did some meal prep for the week. I actually did adulting tasks, and then I took a 2-hour nap, and that like helped reset the whole mindset of the day. I highly recommend weekend naps if you can, or naps generally on a day you don't have work. It's amazing. It's incredible. And then I worked out. We're doing great. We're doing great. The mental health, slowly but surely, it walks towards improvement. My opponent is still thinking about life choices, which is extremely fair. Currently, the life choices, please, God, let this damage resolve. I think they DC'd or left. Also, happy Sunday, Tatsigi! Welcome back to the chat and the stream. You also just woke up from a nap? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, naps. I hope yours was also as refreshing as mine was. It's been really warm here, though, to be fair. This weekend actually cooled down, like, a lot. So I slept on the floor. My back got fucking stretched out or something. My back feels more limber because I slept on the floor. It's wonderful. We have a decent mattress. We have a good mattress, actually. But I just love the floor. I just like lying on the floor. I like stretching on the floor. I like napping on the floor. You love sleeping on the floor? Your friends make fun of you for it? Oh my god, it's the best. It's the best. I think I learned to really enjoy the floor because I used to do a lot of dance, and so you would just, you know, stretch out on the floor. But it's also just really nice, you know? You can feel where your body's hurts, or you can just, like, let your spine unfurl by using gravity and shit. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yeah, rear guard. Go, once again, hit the front. I need you to hit the front. Thank you for hitting the front. If we ever get a dog, I'm sure the dog is going to love it, though, because then the dog will be able to just, like, curl up with me on the floor. I really want a dog. Side note, I really want a dog, also. That's a Sharkling! I'm gonna hit Lurk. Guys, in my Muftif deck, I'm going to hit Lurk. I'm sure of it. I can feel it. That's an ignition. Fuck you and your ignitions. Is this going to die? I think I'm going to do it anyway, because it sucks for my opponent. They might recall it. I doubt they recall it, but they might do something. It's probably not something they can super easily interact with, though, which is what I'm hoping for. They could also draw a card, but then that's 2 of their mana, and they only have 1, so that's, like, I think one of the better case scenarios for us. You tend to use your laptop on the floor for school or work or whatever, and we just always fall asleep while using the computer. So I honestly think that's a great idea. I always have trouble. Like getting myself in a comfortable position while I'm like on the ground using the computer. Mostly because I either hunch over or I end up bleeding on my elbows and then my shoulders hurt like crazy. It's difficult. It's fucking difficult. They're using a Mystic Shot on that rather than on my MF or anything else that's important to me. So that's fantastic. They didn't even augment. They're missing out on some Nexus damage. We almost killed the Dragonling, but not really, so I might still be fucking blown out by Lee Sin. But that's for later. Those are problems for later. That's a victor. How afraid am I of the victor? I'm not happy about the victor. I am distinctly unhappy about that victor, actually. Mostly because we don't know what it's about to do. Because it could do what we like to call shenanigans. Also, that doesn't have any great targets, which also sucks right now. That also really sucks that I don't have any great targets for it. That is fearsome, which is less of an issue for me personally. Hello. No thank you. No thanks. They do get to attack me with it, which is rude. I should never be allowed to attack with things like that. Absolutely never get to attack with shit such as that. I'm gonna actually punch my MF here because it's a lot of damage, and we have 2 Noxian Fervors and a double up. So let's go. You have a little computer and 2 pillows you use to support your head and chest, and have a like a ghetto futon. Oh my god, incredible. What is happening? My MF is dead. My MF is not dead. Ooh, but many things are about to presumably approach death. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. Also, Server, hello and welcome back to the chat. Is your favorite Runeterra streamer? Oh my god, I'm honored. We're gonna punch him in what we like to call the face hole. Face hole time. You don't have a deny anymore. And if you have a Nopify, I have a solution. Do they run Nopify? They don't run Nopify. No Nopifies confirmed. We have not been kicked in the nuts by Lee Sin.
Fortune smiles.
I smiled too, actually. It's a fucking group photo, MF. What do you want from me? Oh, okay. I need like 2. I need like 2, and then I'm in gold. And then I can have a shiny little sticker. Sometimes it amuses me how much ranked is literally just trying to get shinier stickers as you go. Like, it's hard. It's a lot of work, but it is also just for like a sticker. I say that as somebody who desperately tried to get master stickers a lot, but now I have them. Anyway, we're up against the Hecarim Scion. As somebody is fucking cooking over there. They're at like fucking 4 mastery on Hecarim and almost 5 mastery on Scion. They're doing work. They're doing some work, and I love it. Okay, we got rearguarded to Mirai, so we've got what we like to call solutions, and they have what we like to call bitch cards. Also, Sever, thank you for the deck request. I will import that shortly once I am done hopefully beating up my ephemeral opponent, but that's a little... I have questions as to how easily we can do that. In fact, I'm not targeting the Saga Secret with anything except for Noxian Fervor, so that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Do you want to cast a Risen Rider? I don't have any fearsome blockers, so it works if you want to do... Oh, no! That sucks! That's a permanent Bark Beast, too, which is a bit of a hoe. It will become a 3/3, regardless of what the fuck I do over here. 3/3 blocks my 2/1. This is a really bad attack. This is a really bad attack in general. Ooh, ow! Ouch! Fucking Bark Beast? That Vibrite Warden didn't give me a fucking Bark Beast. What you doing over there? What the fuck are you doing? Rude things is what you're doing. We're gonna do a Mirai Warden in the hole. I rolled hard. They really did. I have a Mage Seeker Conservator. I will conserve. I will do so much conserve. I will conserve my HP by blocking this stupid Bark Beast. We got a 4 Glory, which is expensive, but also 5 power each. I don't think that's going to help me. I don't think that's going to help me as much as I wish it would, so we're just gonna do this and go. Thank you for the deck spamming. No complaints on my end, so we're gonna push advantage. What small advantage I can crawl out of my little cave of pain. That's great. They're gonna get redeemed thingies. Do they have Hecarim? If they have Hecarim, it's not the end of the world because they've only attacked with 2 ephemeral things, but it still fills me with concern. I am still concerned. Okay, great. Fearsome would suck. That's a TF. That's a redeemed prodigy. Do we want to do this? Because we could red card and then block. That still means I can cast a Risen Rider, though, which I do not appreciate. But I honestly don't know how much, what else is going to work as well, because that's going to be high attack. One of them is going to be high attack regardless. So I think I'm still going to red card. That's not a good red card. That's not a good red card, because that will get, like, 3. It will go up to 7. We go down to 6. They might actually have Atrocity. I don't think they're going to have Atrocity. They do have Soul Cleave, however, though. That's a lot of things. Not gonna lie, that's a lot of things. If I can take a lot of this damage, though, I mean, we can just turn around and then decimate them. That's their calculation now of how much Hallowed do they actually push here when I can somewhat painfully retaliate. Not painfully enough, though. I don't actually think I can retaliate painfully enough for this to be as worth as I would like it to be. Do we need to block that for 2? I am the aggro deck. I am the aggro deck. I think I'm gonna try and stay at 7, though. That might be wrong. That might straight up be wrong. That is a Fading Memories. Okay, well, we're just gonna open attack because we don't want to let them get that. We're not letting them get that for sure. Which means we're pushing them down to 7. So it's even, and then we have Decimate and hopefully an Oxy Fervor or something like that. But yeah, we're not gonna let them, we're not allowing them to respond here. They don't really benefit from they don't really super benefit from casting that now, which is positive news for us. That will make a band, but it's only buffed once. It is +5. If they have a Hecarim, we're dead. If they have a Hecarim, we're dead. Which is fun to think about. I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna do this because if we top deck Anoxian Fervor, we win. If we don't top deck Anoxian Fervor, we have a blocker for what they currently have on the board, and if Hecarim comes down, we are still fucking dead. That looks like a Hecarim play to me, so I'm probably dead. Whoops! Give me an Oxyan Fervor. Give me an Oxyan Fervor. Give me an Oxyan Fervor. That's a Legion Saboteur. Give me a draw. That's a Scion. Oh, never mind. It's not Hecarim. It's just fucking Scion. Whoops. Also whoops. Also big whoops. 9-6. I don't have the HP for that one. Yeah, I think we're dead, right? Because it will also then, yeah, it's nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I didn't top deck the Fervor when I needed it. Unfortunate. Yeah, we're just gonna let that go. We're gonna let that go. Damn! My top decks! Anyway, we have some decks to go through, so let's do that.
See that coming.
Oh no! I lost some LP! The sticker is further away now. Shame. Shame to me and my stickers. But anyway, Silver Arcana sent me a few decks here, so let's go check those out and jump into our viewer decks finally. It is the 27th of August. It is almost September. It's almost fall. It's almost actually fall, which is terrifying. I was looking at the fact that there's a Labor Day weekend coming up. Labor Day, right? Yeah, Labor Day. And I was just like, oh shit. Oh no. Silver, we've got your decks here, so let's take those in. First one, I see Malphite. This is exciting. Viewer, Silver, Freljord, Targon, Dad. I'm just gonna call it Dad. My brain cell tried. Oh, I called the other one Daddy. Wow, see, I have subconscious themes. So Malphite is just Dad forever. There's just he's perma dad. No. I need Chip. Where Chip? Chip? Which Chip? Voxel World Breaker? Let's do World Breaker, I think. Labor Day is coming up. Thank God you need a day off work. Glass and I were just talking, like, earlier today about how we need to take a day off and just fucking relax. Work has been a lot lately. Yeah, but yay. I hope you enjoy your day off. It is soon. It will be soon. Oh, the Crystalline Storm Raptor! I get to play the Avalanche Burbo! Avalanchy Burby! 3 Sisters, a Reverosan Sentry, Blue Sentinel, Cosmic Youngling, Avalanche, Blooded Ravine, Winter's Touch, Crystalline Storm Raptor, Harshwind, Sunburst, Trundle, Wild Mysticism, Howling Abyss, Malphite, and Buried in Ice. So I get to play a Spotter Control, and then also ARAM my way to victory. Excellent, excellent. A day to shamelessly throw yourself at BG3 more? Oh, man. I need to actually continue playing it. I'm not gonna make any promises that I'm going to continue playing it because I suck at finishing video games. But I did start a playthrough and it was a lot of fun. Glass has been playing it way more than me, and it seems very good. Also Armored Core came out, and I've been working on this like sci-fi novel for like literally over a decade now. And I feel like I should play Armored Core for that because it looks just fucking sick. The visuals are so good. How far am I? I was far enough to reject both Asterion and Lizelle as companions. That's how far I got. If you don't ask me why I did that, I was just like, well, you annoyed me and or tried to kill me, so out of the party you go. I have lots of 2 damage thingies. I can do 2 damage so good. 2 damage so good. We also got the Trundle back, which is fine. It's the Udyr Galio. 77 mastery on the Udyr. Ooh, that's a lot of Udyr mastery. Telling you about Armored. You hate both Lizelle and Asterion? Oh, fuck. I see. It seems like we're in agreement on that one. But someone has to pick your locks? No, that's actually fair. That's actually very fair. I don't like the 04. The 04 can go suck a dick. Honestly, it doesn't even have eyes. It doesn't even have eyes. But yeah, Armored Core looks super fun. I like the robots. Robots seem good. What am I doing here? I think I am what we like to call waiting. Waiting. One of your favorite, one of the few complaints is that all of your companions are evil or just asshats. Oh no, not the asshats. That's annoying. That's annoying. There's not a ton I can do about it though without having to avalanche and then do something else. Like, I could avalanche and Storm Raptor to get rid of it, but I feel like the chances of me getting to do that are low anyway. That is cool though. Balin the Benevolent. I need to do something with Benevolent. That's actually something I should think about. You're a 3/2. Can block, but then that gets buff, and I don't have any way of killing that, which kind of sucks. We could Trundle. I could Trundle. I don't have any ramp, so that really kind of does suck on that front. And I wouldn't have any blocker for the 06 anyway, which also sucks. I'm gonna just Avarosan Sentry for now. And then Avalanche after. Oh, but then it becomes right, because it is everywhere. It's an everywhere proc. Ow! My fucking, my face hurt. This is a good formidable deck. I like it. Yeah, maybe I really should just actually play Gorlith. That's like mostly a joke, because Gorlith is still a fucking pain, and I probably would not be able to get a ton done with him. But you know, it's 2 to all units. Why isn't that taking... Oh, because it's Petrosite Charger. Oh, right, because it's the Charger. I forgot! I forgot! Sky! Hello, no jutsu? Hi, Sky. Welcome in. How's it going? All right, we're up at 11. That's the Blighted Ravine. I don't like any of this. This is all problematic. We could do this. And then we heal. I feel like that's not terrible because we heal. I'm gonna heal. Look at me healing. Malphite is desperately wondering when I'm gonna get my shit together, and my answer is eventually. My answer is one day I will get my shit together. I can avalanche again to get rid of it, I guess. Glass has beaten an enemy in armored core. That's what the celebration is. Go Glass! Yeah, I saw it. What was his name? Balteus. Apparently Balteus is a little bit of a hoe and needs to die. So he's dead! Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Why did I think that was gonna work? Unfortunate. Am I dead? No. But I'm close to it.
Thank you, Tatsugi!
Glass appreciates your support! I'm so dead. I'm just so unfortunately dead. Ow, I'm getting beat up so bad. I'm getting beat up so bad. My control is not controlling enough, and also I'm bad. And also I am bad. That's a boar stance. Holy shit! That thing is never ending. I don't want to know how big one of these would be when it comes down. I don't want to know. Because it would be gigantic is what it would be. It's like a fucking 0-10 now. And it's already 0-6. Ah, my face! You end up to do 4 hours of sketches, play some Pokemon Go, and cut two rays, and it's nothing compared to Glass. Glass is having an excellent time right now. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a nice time. Just fucking dying. You know what, fuck it. We're gonna do this. We're finally gonna get rid of the Drake, is what we're gonna do, until they cast another Shield of Durand. But for now, see, I was right. I was damn fucking right about that. They had a Shield of Durand. 2 shinies? Ooh, 2 shinies. I don't know much about Pokemon, but I do know that there is value in the shiny. So congratulations on the shiny. That's another This is 1-7. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. I got a 3 sisters. I can entomb one of 2. I can entomb both of them. It doesn't matter anymore because I'm going to leave. That's really fun for Gorlith, though. Those Balins are really fun for Gorlith. We're gonna try this deck again, and hopefully we'll actually find an ARAM this time. But it's okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. Damn it. Damn it. They heard my title through the void, you know? Gaslight, Gatekeep, Balin the Benevolent until your opponent doesn't have any resources anymore. We're up against Anivia. Is that? Oh, it's Revival Chickens. It's some fucking fried chicken. I'm ready for some fried chicken. This is going to be interesting because it's going to be control versus control. I just need to ramp before they do and get my Malphites. Just need to get my Malphites. It's fine. I have 2 landmarks. I do technically have 2 whole landmarks. I have 3 whole landmark. It's gonna be, you're worth, what are they worth each? They're worth 2. So I get 8. I'm gonna have 8 whole mono landmarks. So I just need 1 more Blighted or an ARAM. One of these things will be great. If they avalanche me, it doesn't matter. We're still gonna beat them for 4 damage each. That's a wild mysticism. That's okay. We're gonna Blue Sentinel. We're gonna wild mysticism ourselves though next turn. We're gonna cast our own mystical experience. That's great. Who don't give a shit. If you wanna give me landmarks, now is your time to shine. That is another wild mysticism. Okay, you're ramping better than me, which is rude as fuck. Absolutely rude as fuck. 3 whole landmark. 3 whole landmark. I could avalanche my own stuff to get a landmark. I feel like that's a little shitty, but it's okay. All right, they've ramped. They have outramped me. I have been outclassed. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I mean, we're still pushing in damage, but that's really not the most relevant part here. I do have 2 sunbursts. I do have sunbursts. Sunbursts are useful. That's not a complaint about sunbursts. It is a complaint about my hand, though, and how it stacks up to their hand. Because their hand right now seems a little more on the optimal side of things. Take 8 damage! Or 6 damage, I guess, because you're going to block one of them. Take some damage! Give me landmark. No, 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 go back to... Yes, yes, good, good, good. Yes, good. Yes, now it will die. Now it will die to anybody's removal, but you're also going to play a chicken, and then I'm still going to cry. Still going to try. I do have a silence, but then they're going to self-kill the chicken, so they still get Rekindler procs and all of the other revival, miscall, yada, 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 whatever they got in hand. Kind of stuff. Okay, they've killed my Feral Mystic. They're worried about something. I know, it's fine. That is a entreat. If they cast a Nivea right now, I actually don't mind. Because then I can be like, bye-bye, chicken. It's a silence because we have Sunburst. That is a gluttony. Okay, wonderful. And there's Rekindler as well. Damn, yeah, that's about as expected. We could Avalanche and then deal damage to the 0-2, because Anivia is going to do a lot anyway. Nivea is going to do a lot anyway. If we do that, we still have a 2-1. We get a little gem. I'm going to do this, actually. I now have one of my Ho landmarks. So there's one whole chicken. There's one chicken. And I have another silence. Do they have another gluttony? Probably. Probably they have another gluttony. The gluttonous fools. Though they are, unfortunately, not quite foolish enough. They are not quite foolish enough for me to be able to just immediately delete their board. Don't have another Rekindler either. That would also suck. That would also suck. I could technically try to 3 sisters into the Anivia and then Avalanche afterwards. Yep, they had 2. They had a whole 2 of them. That really sucks. Do they have another one? I mean, I don't think they can't have. What they cannot currently have is another Rekindler. Oh, they can still have another Rekindler. Ah, fuck it. If they have another Rekindler, they're going to have a really funny chicken revival turn, so that's fine. We're gonna give them the lulz. For the hell of it. Now it's only 1 chicken. 1 whole chicken. That is a withering whale. Not the withering whale! The whale withers! Do I actually want to do something about that now? Because I could. I could Fury of the North. Which is very silly. Or we could ramp. Though let's point the ramp as like, what does that do for me? Not a lot. Doesn't do a lot for me, to be honest with you. Except save me some damage. It does save me damage. We could frostbite. I'm gonna just frostbite, never mind. I'm gonna do this. Excuse the number of spells I just hovered upon it. It's fine, don't think about it. It's absolutely fine. Do not be concerned. Or we could just take 14. Fuck it, we'll cast fucking Winter's Touch or some shit. Stuff and things. Stuff and things. That's a harsh winds. That's not quite it. That is not quite it. Let's Blighted Ravine, I guess? Look at that Blighted Ravining. We could do it twice so that we get rid of the Rekindlers. Actually, that might not be so bad. Double Ravine to get rid of Kindler. Malphite leveled. I still have yet to see a Malphite. I have seen Trundles. I haven't seen Malphites. But now he's leveled. He's out there. I'm ready for Malphite, man. I'm ready! My body's ready. I'm ready. The chicken is also ready, I think. You can't destroy my landmarks unless you fucking crumble for some godforsaken reason. That's a soul cleave! That's a soul cleave! I'm upset! I literally just need to find a fucking Malphite. I can't find the thing that's going to get me out of this hole. It's not even my fault this time! It's not even my fault this time. Ah! Do we get a chance? Do we get a chance to Buried in Ice or Avalanche? Avalanche is funnier, to be fair. Avalanche is the funnier option. But that's okay. We're taking some damage. Well, I don't have 2 avalanches. If I had 2 avalanches in hand, this would actually be the turn to shut off the chickens. But I used them before, greedily, to try and get stuff done. I wonder if they're keeping track of how many I've cast, because this is funny regardless. I do get them down to 2 chicken, which if I get another frostbite, I can delay them another turn. I can keep delaying them. I just cannot fully stop them. I mean, Buried in Ice does give me 2 rounds. I do have a 2 rounds pausing measure. That's a thing. I'm gonna Cosmic Youngling. Let me put this Youngling down and be like, look, it's going to heal me. And then we're gonna Buried in Ice. Because I can, and that is a thing that I can do to also find Aram. Also, Aram has not shown up yet. Aram ain't here. Where is Aram? Where is Malphite? Do I need a mulligan definitely? No, I don't think so. I think I'm just unlucky. I think so far my luck has just been a little bit doo-doo. What do you do to my Healy Horse? I'm gonna attack with my Healy Horse. We have attacked with the Healy Horse successfully. That's good. That's good. We like that. We like this. We don't like it that my opponent has cards and that they're still thinking about winning, but it's okay. That's a Blighted Ravine. Doesn't really matter. My Healy Horse will heal itself. Thank you for healing. I have another Healy fucking horse, yo. The Healy horses, they never stop. Neither does my opponent's board pressure, though. I'm at a whole 9 HP. They have 2 chicken. I have a Sunburst! I'm going to try one more time to kill an Anivia with a Sunburst. Do they have a response? They do not have a response. Oh my god. We're actually getting rid of their chickens. Holy shit. We have actually drained them of a good number of chickens. That's a Soul Cleave. Ooh, we could entomb it. I'm going to try and entomb it, so that they do not acquire such things as a Soul Cleave. They need a counterspell, which they're not going to have, or to just kill it on their own speed, which they do not do either. So I still get an attack with my little Healy horses, which is funny as fuck and also fantastic. Go horses! Thank you, thank you. Because we can withstand the attacks from that one chicken because the horses heal themselves a little bit here. That's an Avarosan Sentry. That's a harrowing fuck. All right, fine. I understand. I see. You pulled Blue Eyes White Dragon. I like it. I promise I like it. Hello. Thank you. I did my best. I tried real hard. I delayed for so long. I found Malphite! Malphite, you're too late. Do you realize how fucking late you are? Do you comprehend how delayed you're showing up in my hand is, bro? My friend? Compadre? All right, one more attempt. One more attempt. I need to find Malphite. We need to find Aram. I believe that I can do this. That is Miftiff, and Avalanche might actually work. And Blighted Ravine. They hate healing. They hate it when you heal, because then you say, fuck you. So that's okay. That is okay, Crystalline Storm Raptor is, again, Avalanche on a stick. We got something. We've got things that block, we've got things that ramp, we got things that also kill other things.
No one's the wiser.
I just need to not die to decimates. Okay. That's a more blue set. I actually like the blue sentinels a lot. They're very good. That is a fleet feather tracker that is currently not doing anything. We are taking 4 damage here, but that's okay.
Everything's in bloom.
None the wiser. Let's see, Terrell, hello! Looks like you attack with more chickens than Link when he hits one? That's a pretty accurate statement right there. Welcome into the chat, by the way, as well. Hope you've been enjoying your time here on the stream. That was an unfortunate chicken moment, for sure. Not much to be done about that, except, be upset, really. Have my sentinel. I don't like your board. No, I don't want to block. That's smart of you. That is, unfortunately, the right decision. I have a blighted ravine. We're gonna use the blighted ravine. That's a sunburst. That's really only relevant. It's not most relevant at all. That's unfortunate, but we're gonna blighted ravine after, so that I can pretend that I'm going to live. I can pretend. I can imagine. Yep. Excuse me, pardon me. Don't mind me. Just going up to 11. Malphite is increasing. Excellent. The board is gone. We love to see it. There's a Trundle. I think I'm gonna cast a Trundle. Trundle big, Trundle appreciate. It's just like appreciating in value. We're up to 7. We don't have, well, actually no, because the Crest of Insight's going to be there, so we might actually be able to get an Ice Pillar down. They don't run Disintegrates unless that's like a really weird version. Unless that's a really weird version of the deck, they don't have things like Disintegrates and stuff. That will, however, die to a Noxian Fervor if I swing in and they have a 1-drop or something. So I think, yeah, I'm going to wait because that will now potentially die. But they don't have Disintegrates and stuff like that, usually. So if I just wait. No, we have 7 because I miscounted. That's okay. Oh, right, because we got the pillars on both turns. That's why. We're gonna Raptor for sure. Raptor time! Goodbye, opponent's board. We have a Sunburst as well. They're putting cards back. They have another TF. They had another TF in hand. That's okay. But actually, the control is like low-key kind of working. They might have an Noxian Fervor to try to get me down to 7, which puts them in Decimate and the other thing range. They're really debating it, aren't they? They're really debating if they want to throw out a Noxian Fervor. They do want to throw out a Noxian Fervor. I actually think that's the right decision. I agree. So that's great. Let's cast the Sentry while we can as well. Let's see, 5 and 4 is 9. We're pretty far away from winning, which fucking sucks. They drew a bunch of cards. We could Malphite. Let's see, that's gonna go, it's gonna be 6, so 15. That's nice. I mean, Icequake's also still around. I think I'm actually, we're just gonna Malphite anyway. Maybe we're just gonna Malphite anyway. Also, Syntax, hello! You've got a whole hour for AC6 to download? That is a long time. That is an unfortunate amount of time. Glass is currently playing Armored Core. But also, hello! How's it going? Welcome back to the chat. My champions are doing fine. We got a blue sentinel. I just need to not take a stupid amount of Nexus damage. Nexus, that dies. Thank God. Fureth, you're a joy to behold. Okay, none of those are called Noxian Fervor, none of those are called Decimate. Also, 2 Decimates kills me, but again, we're not gonna think about those things. We're not gonna think about it. We're going to heal instead, motherfucker! I'm excited. I'm excited about healing. I'm really, really into the healing. Or, hear me out. We could actually pillar and heal. Or we can just ignore the fact that they're offering the past turn. I'm surprised. I am surprised. Actually, I'm gonna do this, because if we pass, we Ice Pillar, we Blighted Ravine, the Malphite levels, we get a pretty banger turn, actually. Things are good, just got back from the cottage. Wait, a fucking cottage? What's going on with the cottage? Because the cottage sounds delightful. It sounds absolutely delightful. All right, overwhelm is happening. This is great. That's a house spider. I don't give a shit. We're going to, we could ice quake. I'm gonna heal first. I'm gonna heal because we are, of course, afraid of damage. And also, that means I can now stun. That's a lot of... I think they're dead. I think they are very dead. I think we're just unnecessarily showing off at this point, which is fine with me. They've got 2 cards. They cannot win from here. Absolutely fantastic. We got it! We just needed the fucking Malphite and the landmarks. Ah, so good. I'm actually not surprised that deck did well against aggro, because there are so many 2 HP units running around. It makes a lot of sense that somebody be running like Control Anivia right now. I'm just glad that it actually gave us the matchup we needed for it to work. All right, moving on to next deck submission, also from Silver here. Let's jump in and take a look at what we got. Bard! Oh, yes, good, good. Icon. You know what? We're gonna stick with the 1-word titles today. I'm gonna stick with the 1-word titles today. Does this have... This probably has the new boon thingy that I don't actually have any crafted of. Because I haven't played it enough yet to get that. Yeah, Portal Scholar sucks. It hurts a lot. Realm's Caretaker sucks. I remember I was going up against this deck with something, and I don't remember what it was. Purchase failed. I don't know why, but it failed. That's okay. We have 3 of them now. Mr. Thrift is funny AF. It is very good. I was up against a deck earlier with Niftif with it, and I was like, oh god, if they are allowed to breathe and keep a Thrift on the board, I will be in trouble. I will suffer. Luckily, we were able to push through the suffering anyway. Actually, were we? No, was that the day where I lost because I didn't top deck a Fervor? I don't remember. We're up against a fucking diamond player for some reason, though. I'm in silver. Oh, I love it when the matchmaking is just confused. I'm gonna full mulligan that one. That's a bit better. That's a little better. We have the Thrift, we have Portal Scholar, we have Living Library. Not the best, not the most ideal. We're up against an opponent who can heal, of course, but we also have Bard, so everything is going to be okay. Chime time, baby. Yeah, and if these get chimes, that's kind of great. They don't trade with this, I don't think, because the flight's pretty valuable for them. I like that they're including it, though. That card has been a bit on and off. 20,000 mastery on the Soraka and 22 on the Gallia. They do like some Galio Soraka action, which, you know what? Fucking respectable. We're going to cast a bird. That's this Petricite Broadwing. That is fine. We're gonna cast a Thrift. And it begins. And so it begins. Let's go with these 2 1s. They put the 0-3 in the front? They do. So that's a 1-power attack unit now. Unless they Durand it somehow. We have a 3-6 and a 4-5. We're going to bank some mana and slap them on the field. That will fully heal. Ah, so my Thrift is dead. My Thrift is a bit dead, unfortunately, now. Unless they cast something and I can pokey stick it. I will not be able to pokey stick it at all. Whoops. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, that one. Alright, Bard. I need you to Bard. I have no portals. I have chimes, but I have no portals. Eventually, we'll find a portal. It's a 0-4. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. John Construct gave me absolutely fucking nothing. But it is actually a source of portals now. I do finally have my Portal Man. So Portal Man, please sit on the field and do things eventually. If we open attack, that's kind of scary. Because that, again, is just going to be able to fucking heal forever. Do they Durand it? I really don't want them to Durand it. We have another Bard if needed, but still. 11 chimes. I mean, this isn't bad. I might do it just to draw a card, but I think I still want to wait until the next turn to see that resolves. We can pokey. Potentially I should have pokeyed first. But this is a last breath unit, so if it dies, it's fine. It's gonna be okay. I don't necessarily like their 2-1, though. I could try to pokey that down and burn less mana. Because they want to save their Durans and their buffs and their form-ups or whatever. Not that form-up isn't a buff. For their big for middies. For midi titties. So I'm hoping they let me kill their flight and give me a card. They do not let me kill their flight and get a card. Even though that returns to hand, which is kind of funny. I got a Teamaker! That's decent, actually. I don't mind Teamaker here. If only I had the thrift. But I am thriftless. I am thrift-free! Okay. There's a Teamaker again. We do finally hit a portal. We have a 2-1 elusive! Which, are they going to pull that with the 0-3, or do they go some other way? They do pull it. Okay, that's fine and fair enough. We're gonna poke that. And we're going to... Oh, actually, no. We can hit the last breath dude. Last breath dude? Much better, much better. There are more thrifts in the deck, of course. So I can find those eventually. I will be able to find those eventually. Do we have... We have a portal now. We could Portal Scholar. I think I'm gonna risk a Portal Scholar now. It's a 5/6. Plants. Some stuff. We might be looking at impact. That's a Star Spring. We are fucking dead, most likely. Because Soraka's gonna see the healing and to also kill us. Woo! Damn it. Damn it, Soraka! You and your bananas! I keep trying to get Soraka to work in TFT and she never does for me. I just keep failing miserably. So there's 7 mana. They can't easily sunburst something down, though they can technically. There's another Burbo. It's the Burby time. What is your... Well, other than having a burb full time, what is your play? 6 of 20. I need more chimes. I need more things. My chimes are only 13. Lucky 13. Let's go. I do get to draw, hopefully. Alright, so they just decided to buff that, which is unfortunate, but fine. There's a Soraka level. Yes, yes, yes. You're a fucking unicorn or whatever. Who gives a shit? That's a Teamaker. We get a chime. We do not get any portals whatsoever, but that's okay, I think. Do we want to... I'm gonna Living Library here, I think. There's a magical journey. Unfortunately, that's not what we call anything of a draw or a portal. There's 2 in there now. There's 2 that refuse to show up for me. There's a heal. That's a 0-5. Unfortunate. 3 on the Star Spring. Okay, that's gonna be 4 on the Star Spring. Ha, sucks. Do they shut down my 4-3 or do they shut down my Bard or something? That is a cataclysmic event. Indeed. That doesn't actually kill the Bard. It doesn't actually kill the Bard. Whatsoever. It doesn't... It's not great. I'm not jazzed about it, but it doesn't kill him. Let's go with the elusive. Do they cataclysm it again? I just wanted to injure it, right? Just wanted to injure it. I'm gonna do this then. Pass. We get some chimes planted. We have 3 portals, which means Portal Scholar will hopefully do something soon. I can dream that my Portal Scholar will be useful. Of course, when I try to run it, it's not as useful as when other people use it against me. I mean, I didn't find a Nora either. There seem to be very select cards in today's stream that are just hiding from me. Malphite and Nora. Dad and Grandma just don't really want to show up today. Maybe I pissed them off at the last family barbecue or something. Please, anything, something, buff! Oh, it's exciting! I got a sacrificial scholar man who I am definitely not casting cards on. We got a prefect. I mean, it's a 3/4. I think we actually overwrite the Sacrificial Scholar, potentially. Bard is also dead. I assume. I assume Bard is dead. Actually, Bard may not be dead, depending, because they might pull... No, they both have challengers, so what am I saying? Bard will die. Bard is dead. Long live Bard. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I have decent... I have okay blockers. Okay. Do you really want me to be able to block the flight? I mean, that's totally fine. A Sacrificial Scholar is least of my problems at this point. That's fine. Let's do that. I really don't want to contribute to their healing, so I'm going to keep letting their units through. Stop the Star Spring from cataclysmically causing horrific events. If they 0-3 that, it's still death, so they can't Shield of Duran their way through the flight living. Again, I'm surprised that they went for the Scholar instead of something else. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stack enough impact to really kill them. We can certainly prefect Living Library and a bunch of Tea Makers, though, which is good. And then we have another Bard to slap. I have another Bard to put onto the field. They can have a Sharp Sight. That now trades. So they're actually really afraid of my elusive and in my impact combined, which is good because I have more elusives. I have more where that fucking came from. All right, let's do this.
We're gonna make them afraid of us.
There's some Overwhelm for you. That is the Balin that I was afraid of before. Okay, good. Let's do Living Library here.
My knowledge is reserved for superior.
We've got another Bard. I think I'm just gonna cast a Tea Maker. Yeah, I think we just Tea Maker. Depending on what we are doing, we might approach the Bard. We need 3 chimes to trigger Bard's level up. So we're getting there. We're nearly there. It's gonna be a lot of work to get there. 5/4. They're going for an Astral Protection. Okay, that's a 0/9. Well, rip my ability to deal with that. 2 portal, 16 chimes. Come on, let's do this. We can do this. It's at 11. It's only halfway. It's only halfway to its win condition. That is a Kinku student. And 16 of 20. That's a 4/2. It's certainly not. It's not getting barrier anytime soon. Which kind of sucks. If we open attack right now, it's probably not great. No, they're still not winning. They're still not winning. I think I'm gonna go with the 5/4 here. And just the 5/4 and see what they do. I think I have stamina. I think my stamina is okay for this game. But we'll find we'll see. We'll see. Right now, the other 2 impact, we wouldn't have much. That's a Gorlith. Somebody else is actually running Gorlith! Fuck yeah! Alright, do I have anything with fucking 7 HP? No, I do not. I do not. Whoops. Okay, we're dead. Well, actually, no, because it's only 7. Oh, but that bumps it up to 8. If the Balin is allowed to attack, it actually bumps it up to 8, so we're dead.
Do not
Just barely dead. Just barely dead. Which definitely sucks, for sure. Unless we can do this now. There's the level. Okay, so we do get the Bard level, which might be able to pump something up to the HP of that 0/7. It might. We might be able to do that. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, but we might. There's a shot. There is a shot that we can do stuff. I should have done all of this before the attack. I'm realizing that now, but it's okay. We'll be fine, hopefully. Sure. Oh, and we heal from that. That heal might actually be huge right now. That might actually be a pretty huge heal, because now we're at 9, and that only goes up to 8 with 1 Balin on the field. Now we have a 6/7 too, so we can actually block the Gorlith. Or no, we can't. But we're close. We're close enough. That's a 0/10. Fuck! And a Bastion. Alright, fine. The Gorlith wins. Fine, the Gorlith wins. Barely, but just barely, but it still wins. Damn it. 12. I was just under. I was just under. God damn it. God damn it. So close and yet so far. Let's try that again. I need Nora. I need a fucking Nora. Where is Nora? I know she's in here. I know she's in here. We know that she's in the deck. Come on, don't be like Malphite. Don't be like Dad and never show up. Also, if my thrift had stayed alive, that would have helped a lot, but it did not. That is Caitlyn. Oh, is this another time? It's a Timelines Caitlyn instead of Timelines Vi or whatever. I did ask for a Nora, so I don't hate that at all. Hopefully they don't have Sting Officers. They might have Sting Officers. Mr. Thrift, though, into Nora, looking not too shabby. Looking slightly shabby because there's the mana is not great, but it's okay. It's okay for now. She's out to get the milk. Out to get that milk and some cigarettes for sure, Nora. Chain smoking grandma right here. Your dad's not showing up when you were 15? That is unfortunate. Welcome back to the chat, though. Thank you for showing up to the stream. How's it going, Martin Thomas? All right, well, I smeared the name of Grandma, and Grandma replied by actually showing up, so we're having a good time. Don't Mystic Shot my unit! Not by choice before unneeded assumptions start. You know what? Fair enough. Sometimes shit happens. I have a Rosen Sentry. I think we're just gonna bird and we're gonna junk. It's a bird junk. It's the Qatar skull into the teacup. That's a 3/2 Mage Seeker Persuader. I don't need persuading. I need wins. Yeah.
Well, aren't you the cutest thingamajig I ever did see?
I have a portal and I have some chimes. Buff the Bard? Question mark? Bard buff. Bard did get buff. Did get swole. We like to see that. I really hope that doesn't actually get Challenger. They have 6 mana. They're not going to use 6 mana. Thank you. Use 4 on the combat cook. That's fine. That's such a good card. This card is so good. Ah! 4 mana. It's so good. It's such good regions. It does so much. Okay, what did you get? You got an impact. It's a 6 set. Oh, and it's a Zon Bouncer. It's a Zon Bouncer. Alright, it's okay. I mean, we're gonna pretend it's fine. We're going to fake that is 100% okay and not giving me the heebie-jeebies. He has too many spikes. It's a little too spiky. Alright, great. Nora, are you ready to go to face? Another Gleaming Lantern and absolutely nothing top decked. Absolutely nothing top decked. I'm going to swing with a 1/2. Thank you. I had a moment of concern where I thought that would not resolve, and then I was worried. I was going to be worried. I have a lantern. They're killing my Nora now, right? It's a dead fucking Nora. It is a dead fucking Nora. So I'm just gonna cast my lanterns and have a good time. I don't need both. I don't need both, but it's a blocker. I can also block the Caitlyn with the Bard currently, unless they deal 3 damage to it. Which they might be able to. They do trigger flow with the Bouncer, which is a little scary. Oh, we got fucking Dawn Speakers! Oh, and Realm's Caretaker is 2. Never mind, I do like having a bunch of those. That's a Dawn Speaker. Holy shit, it's a Dawn Speaker. I really, really, really want this Dawn Speaker to do work, which it should. Which it should. Is there a way for them to get Challenger? Alright, we're gonna do that. And do we care about traps? I mean, I don't like traps, but I think I'm actually going to do this instead. I think I'm gonna do that instead of putting something in front of the quick attack, Caitlyn. And then, of course, we kill the 2/1, so Dawnspeaker triggers here, which is beautiful. We're gonna cast Realm's Caretaker. I might overwrite one of these guys now that we have a Caretaker with a Nora and C, but for now, this is a great board. That's a Piltover Peacemaker. Do they have two? Do they have two Piltover Peacemakers? These are the questions. If they do, I will be sad. They have a Mystic Shot. They did have fast speed spells for the Bard. I did play that not entirely horrendously. Have a Nora. I'm banking on them not having another piece of damage in hand, but they might because it's P and Z. That's an Apparition Sentry, but that's not damage to my unit. It's later. It's damage later. But for now, we're doing okay. All right, that flips. It's now an Arachnoid Horror. How horrific. Buff my stuff. Ah, beautiful. Dawnspeaker is an excellent pull. Honestly, it's just... Oh, we've got a Mage Seeker Jr. too. But right now, I'm just looking at this attack and admiring how tasty it is. Everybody is going to go face. Is everybody gonna go face? I don't want the Dawnspeakers to go face, nor do I really want Mr. Thrift to go face. I'm gonna do this. I mean, it face is the place, to be fair, but I like holding back a little bit. I want them to feel suffering. I want them to feel the suffering of this deck because it inflicted a bunch of suffering on me previously, and I need them to experience it too. They can kill some things with difficulty. They can kill one of my lanterns with difficulty, but every turn that they kill something, they are letting the Dawnspeakers go boom. Everybody's drinking them protein shakes right now. They do kill both of my Fae. That's all right. That's okay. This is very safe from dying. Nora is safe from dying. Dawnspeakers is safe from dying. Mage Seeker is going to be buffing. This is going to make all of their Mystic Shots cost 3 if they can't get rid of it, which is beautiful. They are discarding Pot of Pain, or are they discarding the other thing? Probably the Pot of Pain, right? Because they want to draw into Trundle. Because they can afford Trundle and his landmark now. That is a 1/1. All right. Here we go with the Mage Seeker. Here we go with a bird. Here's the buff. That's a nice buff. There's a Gleaming Lantern. We found a Rockbear Shepherd, which is like a lot of space that I don't have, unfortunately. So we're going to ignore that one entirely. Yeah, I mean, we should be able to win. And my opponent came to the exact same fucking conclusion. Excellent. The Thrifty became big, and then we got a win. Moving on to what is currently our last viewer submission for now, and moving on to back where I was in silver. Let's see what this last deck is at the moment. One of the Pokemon on the bottom of the screen is giving off little hearts, and it's cute, by the way. Viewer silver doggo. I'm gonna count that as one word. I know it's 2 syllables, so I'm counting it as one word. Do I need to do anything about it? I know I don't need to craft anything for doggo. Absolutely excellent. We're going to be sad for Renekton because I have never bought him a skin ever in my life, apparently. Sorry, sir. I just never did. I don't play you enough, Renekton. I'm not involved in the croc enough, but we will give the corrupted Renekton sleeve so that he can feel a little included in the aesthetic. Ancient Preparations, Sundays, Forsaken Bakai, All-Terrain Trooper, Rockhopper, Avenging Vastaya, Azir, Quicksand, Rockbear Shepherd, Golden Ambassador, Renekton, Glory's Call, Ascendant's Rise, Nasus, and Big Game Tycoon with 2 Castigates at the top end. So we're a Sundus deck with a little bit of ambush to spice it up. Oh, it's you? You don't know why you're giving off hearts? Not a complaint. Not a complaint. It's a feature, not a bug. Distinctly a feature this time. Rock the Croc? Rocking out with my croc out? You led me into that one. Glass led me into that one, and you know he did, and it's his fault. It's not my fault, it's his fault. Stop trying to poke me! Tycoon hits the Stream of Champs twice if you flip the disc, so that's pretty funny. That That is not something that I put together in my brain whole, but that's incredible. That's actually incredible. Okay, I'm gonna mulligan it because we need other stuff, but I need to remember that. We got the Ascendant's Rise back, but we do have Golden Ambassador. Also, we're up against an opponent with a banger aesthetic, and I am completely unbiased in saying that. Absolutely 100% completely unbiased. It's not because I also bought it. Are you playing Kaisa? Yeah, they're playing Evelyn Kaisa. Renekton should hit 30-30 minimum. Well, now I'm going to feel inferior if I can't do that. I'm going to feel like I have disappointed everyone. Let's rock hopper. I don't know if I can beat Evelyn Kaisa, but our landmark is a ticking, and they can't kill it, right? I don't think they can kill my landmark. So here we go. Here we're gonna do stuff. We're gonna do some exciting stuff. I do like a burb. Tycoon down. That's, I think, the difficult part here is getting to the point where I can have both at the same time. Let's do this. I think I could have gone with Azir too. I don't think I need to go with Azir, but could have also done that as well. Salter's not super important. I kind of like having the power of the 3-1 around, but that's okay for now. What kind of desert naturalist? Yeah, I don't think, I was trying to remember the name of that card a minute ago. I don't think they're gonna have a desert naturalist. At least I hope not. What kind of pot does Renekton use to make gumbo? A crock pot? He absolutely does use a crock pot, for sure. I'm gonna do this because they're going... Do I want Avenging Vestaya right now? I'm gonna Avenging Vestaya for now. I mean, they know that's an ambush. They're gonna know that's an ambush for sure. That's a Voidling. It has quick attack. It is a 2/2. We're gonna pass. How many? You're at 4 of 6, so we're approaching the danger zone of living. We are indeed approaching the danger zone. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, it has Fury. We'll leave it alone then. He also uses a Saurus Pan. Oh my god. Deplorable, but also accurate enough. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things, isn't it? So many things. That does become a 4/2. That's what we expected. The impact dies. No way, Domination. Oh, Domination dies? Well, it means they probably have a Kaisa. That probably means they have a Kaisa. Or something. They're confident about getting rid of that, and I don't enjoy that fact. There's another Salter. That's a regeneration. That's 5. Yeah, that's 5. That's a Nasus. 10 of 12. We're gonna pass. This is 9. 9 is good. We like 9. We like the number 9. We do have a Nasus into Tycoon now, potentially. There is the Kaisa. How are you doing? 5 of 6. Not leveled. Not leveled yet. We have a 9/9. I think we're just gonna go with the 9/9. It is a 9/9. It is the biggest boy. Curator! One day somebody will yell curator at me and it will be good. Okay. We still have a 9/9, so that's really what I'm banking on here. And a counter spell. That's what I fucking thought! No attacks for you! Let's see. If we do this, we level both, I think. Losing quick attack on level 1 was an elegant nerf. It was, actually. 9. So to 18. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this. Because we're going to level both. Did you know Nasus once accused Renekton of stealing cookies from the cookie jar? It was a serious allegation, Sharima! I can imagine there would be a lot of allegations being thrown around if Renekton was present. And then he'd be like, really, I'm not actually a fucking goddamn alligator, am I? But nobody cares, Renekton. Nobody cares. Nobody's looking at your teeth that closely, sir. Nobody is doing that. Well, we're almost there. We're almost there. I could risk it.
Wouldn't be my first time.
Still have Astaya. 10-6. That's going to level. Probably. But we still have our own Ascendant's Rise. They might have a, there's a chance that they have their own, whatchamacallit? It's just they have their own mode of negation, but again, we still have a counterspell. I'm gonna take another counterspell. I like having two of them. It makes me feel secure. Nurseless Hunter is fine. They're pulling my Nasus. That is okay. There's the level because of Fearsome. Okay, got it. Noted, noted, noted. They also have the super bouncy skin. Gotta love it when the skin bounces.
Mind if I slip into something?
Okay, so I have a big Sundisk time. I have a biggest Sundiscus time. I wonder if it will let me do it. Do you open attack? Second skin. I mean, they're going to let me do stuff if they cast the second skin first, but I don't know if there's really anything interesting here. Yeah, they don't need to do that. We still have this, which means it will be able to shut down their attack proc, at least. Yeah, it's definitely a hard punish with Ascendants. It's unfortunately that they were able to do something in the meantime. I don't think it's necessarily worth countering. Probably should have just not attacked with the Nasus last turn. I wanted the Azir level, but we definitely got a little bit punished for that. Okay, I need another Nasus. We don't have a great way of getting another Nasus, but we do have a Forsaken Bakai, which is going to bring me to Golden Ambassador, I guess. We're gonna get a Golden Ambassador. That's the Belvethi, that's fine. Spell Shield is going to get countered. Spell Shield is going to get countered. I should have also cast this at some point, but we didn't do that, so right now we're gonna pass. Yeah, you're looking at that, and I'm looking at this. Yep. Nope. And then we recast. And we could also do this. Oh, no, never mind. Let's do this again. We have another one. They know what it is for sure. That's a Preservarium. They're drawing cards. That's also fine. It is also fine. And we were also just now, at this point, waiting them out a little bit. But the Kaisa is going to get increasingly scary. That's a 3-3. Not my biggest problem. So let's Golden Ambassador. And then cast something, hopefully. We do have 9. So I just need you to hit the right target here, okay? Honestly, any target will do. That's a Renekton. That is okay. Renekton is great. Renekton works for me. Thank you. That's a Void Abomination. That has Spell Shield. It does not have Elusive or anything else of that nature, which is great, which is wonderful. It will hurt, but it will not kill me. It will hurt, though. It will distinctly cause me pain. I don't really have a great attack for sure at all. That's a 7-6. Nope. Because Kaisa's still an 8-9. Kaisa's still an 8-9. It's just we're not dead. It's just the part that I'm currently holding on to right now. If they try to go with a second skin. Oh, it does have Overwhelm. I missed the Overwhelm. If they try to go for a second skin now, we retaliate with Ascendant's Rise, for sure. That's what we have to do here. Yup. Yes, that is fine. I'm actually going to let them do that so that I can use an Avenging Vestai if they have a counterspell. It's just going to be a counterspell war potentially, but that's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. That's a 38-38. Please let me have a 38-38. It's no worries. It's no worries. We actually get it. They actually did it. Holy shit. Everybody grab the popcorn. It's time. Oh my god, I actually waited them out. Incredible. Top tier. Top tier. This is a fat fucking Renekton indeed. That is the fattest Renekton I've ever had. Corrupted Desir is so pretty looking. Here we go. 38. 38. What a stat line. Come at me now, Void Abomination. Fucking bitch. Popcorn does sound good right now. Go get some fucking popcorn. I was cleaning out one of our fucking cabinets the other day and I was like, we have so many open bag of chips that I need to throw out, but also we have a bag of popcorn that we haven't eaten, and man, we should really pop that popcorn. How? It's because Tycoon is a card. He might have jowls, but he's also a Chad for Shurima. They're looking at it, they're admiring the board, they're like, how the fuck do we deal with this? And the answer to how the fuck we deal with that is you leave me alone. That is 31 damage though. I'm not pleased about the damage for sure. For sure I am not chuffed about the damage that is happening to me. Yeah, that's okay. And then we put that in the front. We don't kill Azir, right? We do not actually kill Azir. That can't block Fearsome. That's okay. We could also just counter their Acathian Rain because we have another one. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to do this, and then we're going to Vastaya, and then we're going to, if they have a counter spell, not really give a shit because we have other things that we can do afterwards. If we play Susan, he also gets huge. That he does. That he really does. All right, there's 2 impact. That's the only source of damage that we're currently taking. Renekton is a Chad and pop the spell shield. Countered. Absolutely fucking countered. Void Abomination destroyed. Evelyn dead. Kaisa smooshed by a gigantic crocodile. Belvethi traded. And 1 small voidling also dead. And we get a surrender. We get a surrender. We'd have saved the big game. That is fair. That is fair. But I think it broke my opponent's spirit so badly that we don't have to worry about that. Oh, good shit. That was some good shit. Silver, thank you for enabling the Mono Shurima fuck you. Because that was great. I've played Nasus more than Azir. Oh, because Nasus Vigar. That's why. The only reason is because of Nasus Vigar. Alright, so I have currently made it through our deck submissions. So I think I'm just gonna return to what I was doing, which is to say being a net decking scrub and playing some MFTF, because I actually like this deck. And going from there. Azarelia. Oh boy. It's fine. Everyone loves Azarelia. It's a good deck. I'm not salty, I promise. I'm not salty about Azarelia, I promise. Okay, well, I have a bunch of rear guards. Do they block? No. But do they go face? Yes. The answer is yes. Have I played Samira Akshan yet? I have not actually played Samira Akshan yet. I saw that it was doing well, and I do remember, I think I remember taking inspiration when it was big before in the meta and using the glaive strategy for Caitlyn Akshan. That's my dominant memory of, that deck. We get a Draven's biggest fan. Unfortunately, I do not have a Draven. That's an unfortunate board. Do I want to push anyway? Not really, because everything trades perfectly, which sucks for me as an aggro deck. Fuck you and your Dune Keeper. Noxian Fervor is here. That's okay. There's an Azurbo. I'm going to cast things that will be doing things next turn. Which is very much a next turn scenario. Now I feel a little better about blocking, I think. Not fantastic about blocking, but a little better about blocking. We can also spray fin. Or TF. I think maybe TF as well. This is a favorable matchup at least. I actually kind of agree. I do think it is. It's just uncomfortable. It's just a very uncomfortable matchup. Because anything against Azarelia is going to be uncomfortable. I'm gonna do this. Get the mana. Phynoxian Fervor is great. They cast something here. They cast a Sandstone Charger. Which feels like a lot of effort. Feels like a lot of effort to shut down a relatively small amount of damage. So we're gonna kill that. It's an ephemeral unit anyway. Bring him down to 12. That means we're 3 decimates away. We're 3 decimates away. Works for me. Do they have a counter? No, no counter. Okay. We can spray fin again. If they cast Aurelia, she's what, a 3/2? I mean, they're going to be able to recall that, but we do also have like Twisted Fate things and stuff. Sucks. That sucks. That sucks. We can also just ping them and then cast a Jagged Butcher. Because TF isn't bad. Let's see, what's most damage in here? Right now, we can deal with that damage. I'm not happy about it, but we can deal with that damage. If it's just that, then we're fine. They cast more, then we go. So I really want to do this into a Jagged Butcher, I think is what I'd like to do. Okay. So you get a Flawless Duet. You probably re-summon. So they cast the Blade Dance. We get Blade Danced for sure. And then they recast Dunekeeper. Okay, because they're trying to level Azir. They're trying to level Azir. That's okay. It's not great. It's definitely not great. So they open attack right now. We are unfortunate. We are kind of in an unfortunate scenario. So we do that. We get rid of everything. We get rid of the things that are going to deal 2 damage each. They're down to 11. With 2 spray fins in hand, assuming that they don't get... But 2 spray fins in hand, assuming that they don't get... many elusives, they don't find their Green Glade. That's 4, so they're down to 7, which is a killable... Certainly killable range. That's definitely killable range. Let's do this. So that dies for sure. Then they have 2. They have 2 burb. Oh no, they actually have only 1 burb. 1 burb is fine. 1 burby is fine. If they don't go with the Azir, which they're not, fantastic. We only take a damage from that, which is also great. Could have risked blocking the 1/1. Probably should have. That's a Shaped Stone. So they are desperate. I'm actually surprised they're that desperate. Well, surprised they're that desperate. But I'm not complaining. Saboteur! And well, spray fin first. I still like the 4 elusive damage. We have 2 Noxian Fervors, which is 6. Plus the spray fins. Aurelia is a bit of a bitch. But they don't have the rally. So we're gonna go with the Saboteur and we're going to try and open attack. Because that's extra Nexus damage. And then I think with the Fervors we should be fine. So boom, boom, boom. If they don't block the TF, something else goes unblocked, which is better for us. So that's totally fine, because now we're in Fervor range. Now I can easily Fervor. I can still easily Fervor. I just need them to not have counters. I just need them to not have counters! Okay, so both champs are extant. Can we cast Mirai Warden too? Let's see, we have 9. We can cast Mirai Warden, which I like. Ooh, we also just have a Decimate. I also just have a Decimate. That's nice. That's good. I'm gonna Mirai Warden though. I think I'm still gonna go with the double Noxian Fervor attack of this one. Just to see what do. Okay. So leveling is happening over there. That sucks. They have 2 cards in hand. I need to do this in a way that I live. In a way that I live, regardless of what happens here. That may not happen, but I'm gonna try. Down to 6, kinda sucks. Let's put 1 in the front, see if they have a counter. They don't have a counter. That stays. We're gonna pass. We're gonna wait for their last attack. The Aurelia will not currently level, right? Because they're summoning 1 more. Blade Surge. Oh no, it does level. Never mind, it does level. Should have known that. Block. 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 They have a Blade Surge. It's exactly lethal if this is currently allowed to resolve. But the fun part is if it doesn't resolve, then we win. Everybody's at 0. Fantastic. Let's go. Do you have a counterspell? Now is your time if you have a counterspell. If you didn't have it before, you shouldn't have it now. Time to find out if they were fucking duping me. They had a homecoming. Oh, fine, fair enough. No, but then I live! Oh, okay, well, I have Decimate. Do they have another attack? No. They don't have another attack, right? So I just Decimate them on open and hope they haven't found... Yeah, and just hope they haven't found a fucking counterspell on their top deck. That's exciting. That's exciting for sure. Don't have Deny! If they top deck Deny, I'm going to scream. They did not top deck Deny. Made it with 3. They could have recalled something else and still hit my face. So I don't think I should have won that one. I think I technically shouldn't have won that one, but far be it for me to complain about beating an Azarelia player. Yes. Yes, we've got it! Alright, we're in gold now. We've hit almost 2 hours. I think I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more of these, unless we get more viewer deck requests. And we're gonna call that a pretty good day. I climbed a rank. I got the shinier sticker. We got noob kicking butt with the Trundle Yuumi Kale situation. That's okay. What is the mastery? 70 on the Trundle, 60 on the Yuumi, and 30 on the Kale. That's not a noob, I will say. That's not really noob deck. Does Azarelia still run a Deny? I don't know. I will say, I do not know for sure. But I'm concerned every single time that I see Azarelia. Mostly because I don't know if somebody's just running some weird-ass version that has it. We get a Pool Shark, which is a little unfortunate, but luckily it did not fuck us up, and I can actually cast that. Yay, cheap units! That's a Purifying Flames. It doesn't matter how many flames you purify, though. If I fucking kill ya! That is really bad, though. Not gonna lie, that is really, really bad.
If they don't break, they'll burn.
That is bad. Healing is a no-go, obviously. We can Jagged Butcher after this. I think we're going to hit it with a 2. Azarelia. MF is going to be very good here. If we can get that. So I think let's cast Rearguard first into one of our apparently many MFs. They have another lifesteal. I will cry a little bit, but it's fine. Troll Ravager is a big honkin' boy! Big honkin' boys. It does have regen. But hopefully it's not going to completely fuck us over. Alright, so that's still healing. But we still deal net 3 damage for this round, at least. Ravager is a woman? Oh, it actually makes sense with the voice lines, doesn't it? Called Hagar. Snow Sunder. Wow, Snow Sunder. I wish I had a I wish I had something as cool sounding as fucking Snow Sunder. I don't have any Snow Sunders up in here. Down to 11. No healing for you if we can. I will Noxian Fervor if I must. Bye. Bye, Duplicate MF. Let's do Mirai Warden. We get a Stinky Whumpus, which is great, actually. Love the extra damage. They found a heal. That's okay. They're allowed. They're allowed to find a heal. Not too many of those, though, please. Not too many of those. It would suck if you had a lot. We're gonna push some more damage. It's not quite lethal. But we're gonna have continuous blockers for that Ravager at least. We're waiting for Trundle. We're waiting for Kale. There's a lot of dangerous things that they could, you know, bring out of nowhere. There's another Purifying Flames. Oh boy, fun times. Mahira sucks. Mahira sucks. But we can kill it, and they cannot stop us from doing that. Because they cast it at 3, and they're really, really, really confident that that's enough. I don't know why they're actually so confident that's enough, but they are, for sure, apparently. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of their Mahira. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Could have also just pointed 2 at face. I should have just done that. I'm stupid. I had 2 fervors are at 6. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that. Snow Sunder is a good name, but Trundle has Bone Shiver. Bone Shiver is a good one. Well, okay, that still would have healed, so I'm like slightly redeemed, but not really. You know, it's one of those. I'm like slightly technically redeemed, but absolutely not really at all. Okay. Actually, I could have put a 1/1 in the front of it and then cast the Saboteur for more damage. That would have been better. Revna is big. That's okay, though, because I don't care. They go up to 8. We have a lot of damage. Misfortune is almost at all the attacks. Not quite at all the attacks, though, which is a bit of a suck. Bit of a sucky situation. We're gonna eat MF because I have 2 Noxian Fervors in hand. Me jotting down these as names for your next D&D BG3 characters. Snow Sunder and Bone Shiver. I mean, those are pretty good names. That's still damage. It's still what we like to call the damage. It's still a bit of damage. That's currently lethal, so we're gonna do that. And hope that it doesn't matter. I like that they're doing Revenant. I guess they got really unlucky with their units, though. Because if they'd gotten even, like, a Yumi on the Youngling, we would have been a little bit less good at pushing in face. But they really cast Mahira at an unfortunate time. I guess it was, like, a desperation Mahira. Which, you know, understandable enough. Alright, that one went really fast. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I'm not addicted, I promise. I can stop whenever I want to. Which is the mentality that I wish I had when it came to, like, TFT and Battlegrounds, because I'll lose so many rounds of those and just, like, be like, but the next one. Next time I'll get all the elementals that I really wanted, yo. Next time, I promise. And then I don't, and then I'm sad. We're looking at Jin Lux, and I'm looking at a perfectly symmetrical hand, which is bad. I'll be able to cast Noxian Fervor on my Misfortune in the same round and use all 6 mana. Ideal. Ideal! Oh, I could cast Decimate as my first card! Ideal! I love it! I love it. Also, what the fuck are you doing with Jin Lux? I love it! I like that it's Jin Lux, but also what is happening? They have a Crackshot Corsair. This is rude. This is rude. Whatever, you're very rude. That's a rear. Ah, okay. That's what we call a unit. I should play the Jin Lux deck. I don't know what the Jin Lux deck looks like. Bone Shiver is mighty, but you've heard of the Warlock Charles the Clown, a weapon pact with Stiv the Shiv. Oh my god. That's a beautiful sentence right there. At some point, you got Barrier? Okay. I mean, unfortunate, but okay. Wish I could have attacked there, but not really, I guess. I guess you should have attacked because it would have pushed that 2-1 out of the way. We all should really just follow Cled's example of how to live life and take on 50,000 titles. I think it's a great idea. Would recommend the Kled way of life.
Looking for trouble? It found you.
I can make it rain actually. Unless they have another little barrier dude. They do in fact have another barrier dude. Which sucks, I must admit. That does very much suck. I'm still gonna make it rain though. We did of course hit that, but we hit the 2/2 as well, which is very good, very good. That sounds like a respectable warlock to me. Well, there you go. All right, so that's a damage. I wanted the Crackshot Corsair. We're not going to get it. That's okay. It's not okay, but I'm going to pretend that it's okay. I'm going to imagine that it's okay. I'm also going to imagine a Zap Spray Fin. Actually, no, I'm just going to open attack here. It's 7 fucking damage. They have 1 HP units. That does give them a spell. I'm going to pretend that that's fine. Okay, that does cycle a lot for the Jinn, so I'm a little afraid. Vanguard Sergeant makes a big thing. We get a Noxian Fervor. What's up? Okay. I don't want a Saboteur to block, but I don't think we'll need that anyway. We can Fervor their face. We have 9 damage in face, which brings them down to 7. So between the Saboteur, the Decimate, and the MF, we're looking at almost lethal. That is just a Lux. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I see your Lux. I see your Lux. I see that you have a Lux. That's fine. I'm gonna pretend it's fine. Do we want to Fervor into Jagged Butcher? It's kind of awkward. It's definitely kind of awkward. We can also just do something next turn off the barriers. Gone. I might just cast this as a 2/2. It sucks, but we're still getting the ping from the MF, so it will still kill the 1/3. That's a House Boudaire. I'm going to open attack. Yeah, that's fine. Get sloppy and don't block. I need them to get really sloppy and not block this. On the bright side, we do just have Decimate. That's a Spirit Fire. Does Spirit Fire reduces by 2? Reduces by 2. So most of my board damage goes away. We're still bringing them down to 13. I still have all of my blockers. So 4 plus 9 is 13, which is never mind. It's okay. AC6 is finished. Fuck yeah. Congratulations on the download completing. Good shit. Yeah, so in the midst of you kind of messing up my plans and such like, also fuck off. In fact. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna leave one open. Do we need blockers? I don't think we need blockers. We're gonna lose an MF, but that's fine. Down to 8, plus that. Fucking perfect. They kill MF. Or they kill Sprayfin. Whichever they kill, it's fine. They kill MF. That makes sense. Yes. We're gonna do this. We have a blocker. We're down to 8. Do I currently survive? If they cast For Demacia, we definitely survive. Imagine Lux being taught heat-related spells by Nasus. I need that. Instead of Silas stealing her magic, Nasus fucking breaks her out of prison. I forgot about that. Oh, no, that's death. Oh, I forgot about Spirit Fire. I forgot about the Spirit Fire. I'm a moron. I forgot that it would deal damage after. I completely forgot. I should have cast House Spider. I would have been fine. I forgot it dealt damage afterwards. Ah! I was thinking of it as a fucking, whatchamacallit. I was thinking of it as a fucking, Scrying Sands for the board. I forgot it did actual fucking damage. I should have done this House Spider. That's a shame we didn't get to the Jinn part. I feel like Lux is not the best choice for Jinn though. Like Crackshot crack shot, whatever it is. Crack shot Corsair is a good card for Jhin in general, but I don't feel like Lux is the best choice for that at all. I think, like, why is it better necessarily than just running Demacia if you want spells? Like, there's the free slow speed, but there's a bunch of champs, or there are other champs in other regions that also give you slow speed spells. Like, you could arguably run Face Breakers. Although I guess it is the speed of it, to be fair. Hello, I'm not giving you a Shen until I win or somebody else wins or something happens here. If they're confident in their opening hand, that's great. But we're also running Burn. We're also running Burn. Saboteur. Ooh, Pigeon Saboteur looks kind of good. Looks kind of okay. We could also Spider into a lot of things. Can also Spider into a lot of things. Or Mariah. I'm gonna Spider. I think we're gonna Spider first here. Jhin Condense with Rex. Why do people still play that? Because it's Condense. And it's a good card. Okay, so we're going to punch our things and deal damage. They might have a Poro Snacks. That's still fine. Poro Snacks is still okay.
Remember the objectives.
We can bag Jagged Butcher, actually. I think... Well, because Pigeon or Butcher is fine. I think let's actually Butcher to get a permanent 3-3 going. Though this is actually... Nah, let's get the 3-3s. One Poro Snacks only bumps them up to 2 power units anyway. They need a very, very good Poro turn here, or we're about to kill a bunch of them. Let's see. We're carrying 11. Brings them down to 4. They have a Poro Snacks. I was correct about the Poro Snack. I was right about them snacking on them Poros. That's fine. Bring them down to 8. Perfectly okay. Bring them down to 10. Also fine. Their boys are getting big, though. And I need MF. Basically, I need MF at this point. Or Decimate into Fervor. That is also an acceptable deal. Hear that, game? I'll also accept Decimate, Nacian Fervor. I saw I have knocking Gaboros and my brain did a little bit of a fritz because I was trying to figure out what I was trying to say. I think Mirai and everything else. And then Nagake Boros and the start of next turn. That's a 2-2 Proto Poro. Bark Beast is very good. Gotta love a fucking Bark Beast for sure. See, now we're high rolling. Now we're high rolling the Bark Beast. It's come full circle. That's fine. That's totally fine. That is interesting though. That is very interesting. We could trade and then put the Bark Beast in the front. Do you want to do that? What's the max number of units going away? I think we do this and then we block with Bark. Because then it's a 3-1. Is that correct? I think that's correct. I think getting rid of both of their Poros and holding one of our units is good. Because then they only have the elusive. Yeah. Yeah, and then we can Saboteur into Nagaboros, and then we should win. What would a Bark Beast to eat? I imagine it's a mushroomy boy, you know? Like you're out in the woods, you're a Bark Beast, you're kinda shadowy. What do you want? Mushrooms. Who doesn't love a good mushroom? That's not the thing we want to hit in the face. For sure. Okay. Their board is non-existent, except for a Poro, and it is jubilant, but it is also small. It's also small. That's -4. But that's also -4. Everything is going to be like -4 unless you want to block. Actually, no, it's still mostly -4. Because of the skill that's going off. That is a flash freeze. Fair enough. That's -1. I guess Brittle Steels would work on these guys. That's a Troll Chant. Now they're alive at 1 HP! They did actually manage to find 1 HP here. Mushrooms, picturing Timo feeding Bark Beast while Maokai tries to kick his terrorist ass out. Oh, that's, you know, fair. Oh yeah, it's eating the shrooms. It's like every once in a while it goes over to some monument and munches it for 2 minutes. It's like, oh shit, the sump monument grew some more shrooms. I'm gonna go eat those. I guess the sump monument's in P and Z though. I say that would make less sense. All right, we have an Imperial Demolitionist, which is going to break their soul a little bit, but it's fine. I do apologize. We're gonna give him a Shen emote now because they were emoting earlier. Let's see if they emote us now, motherfucker. They do. They do. They're a good spirit.
for the glory of knowledge.
They're a good sport, is what I meant to say. Also a good spirit, probably. There we go! We have done it! It's like perfectly on the midpoint there, which makes me happy. And I also think I'm gonna leave it there. Is it actually the midpoint of the numbers? It is 50. It's exactly the center. Wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna go find somebody else to raid out to, and thank you all for joining the stream, hopping in the chat, and sending me deck codes. It was a great stream, and I hope you also had fun. I'm losing my ability to talk a little bit. The wires are getting real crossed for some reason. Don't ask me why. Okay, let's go find somebody in the category. Usual stuff. Trying to try to find people with fewer viewers and having a good time. Let's see, who do we want to hop into? Oh yeah, Ruzbear raided us last time. So let's go raid Ruzbear this time. Spread the appreciation around a little bit. All right. Thank you all again. Have a wonderful week. If you're dealing with life or adult stuff, you got this. I believe in you. And you're amazing. So yeah, take care of yourselves. Happy time zone. If you're dealing with heat still, stay cool in the heat wave. And I hope to see you again next week at Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. I'm gonna have a life heavy week, so I might have news next week, but we'll see. We'll see how this week goes. I don't want to jinx anything. Bye, internet.